Welcome back to Dreamkatcher Daily. Today, we're exploring the Hierophant, the fifth card of the Major Arcana. This is the card of tradition, sacred wisdom, and spiritual authority passed down through teachers, mentors, and institutions. As always, we'll move through the card from top to bottom so your eyes can follow the details along the way. The Hierophant is number 5. 5 brings challenge and change, but it's also the number of growth. Where 4 gave us the steady foundation of the Emperor, 5 shakes things loose. It takes us to stretch beyond comfort and let change be our teacher. Take a moment. Where in your life is change stretching you into growth? This card is ruled by Taurus, fixed earth. Taurus is patient, loyal, and rooted in tradition. It gives us stability and endurance, but it can also resist change. That tension, steady ground versus stubborn roots, is part of the Hierophant's lesson. The element here is earth, fertile, lasting, and tangible. Ask yourself, where does tradition give you stability, and where might you be holding it back? The card from top to bottom. The Hierophant sits between 2 gray pillars, the lasting power of tradition. His throne is heavy, unmoving. Like religion, family, or education, it can guide us with wisdom, but also weigh on us with rigidity. What are the pillars in your life? Which support you, and which box you in? On his head is a 3-tiered crown of gold. Each tier represents mastery over body, mind, and spirit. Because it's gold, this isn't just earthly authority. It shines with divine wisdom. Where in your life are you being asked to wear a crown of wisdom instead of ego? His right hand is lifted in blessing. 2 fingers point up, and 2 also face down. He is the bridge between heaven and earth, channeling wisdom from above into the world below. What higher truth is asking to come through you right now? In his left hand is a golden staff marked with triple cross. It shows authority over body, mind, and spirit, the 3 realms of existence. Because it's gold, its authority is meant to be incorruptible, shining with clarity rather than control. What authority do you hold? And does it shine like gold? Or does it feel heavy with ego? The Hierophant's robe is bright red, patterned with white crosses. Red is passion and action. The white cross reminds us that the sacred action should be guided by spiritual law. His sleeves are white, purity and clarity. At the hem, beneath this red, is blue, truth, and spiritual depth. So his garments tell a story. Red, authority on the outside. White, purity in the middle. And blue, wisdom beneath it all. In your own life, do your outer actions reflect the purity and wisdom underneath? At his feet are white shoes marked with crosses, small but powerful. The foundation he stands on is meant to be pure and sacred. What foundation are you standing on? Is it steady and true? And as you see kneeling before him are 2 initiates, one wearing black and gray robes patterned with red crosses. Desire in action, the masculine principle. The other wears blue robes patterned with white lilies, purity and devotion, the feminine principle. Both wear yellow slashes, the light of initiation and illumination. They are not just students, they are humanity itself, kneeling before wisdom greater than themselves. Who are your teachers? And when do you kneel as the student, or rise as the guide? At the base of the card, 2 golden keys are crossed. They unlock sacred mysteries, showing that true wisdom requires initiation. Once again, gold reminds us these are not ordinary keys, but divine ones. What doors are waiting for you to unlock, and what keys might you already hold without realizing it? Upright, the Hierophant is tradition, sacred teaching, and the wisdom of mentors and institutions. In relationships, it can mean shared values, commitment, or marriage. Love made sacred through devotion. In career, it points to mentors, established systems, or respected organizations. Success through structure. In spirituality, it calls you into ritual, study, or community, growth through belonging. Upright, the Hierophant says, lean into tradition, honor mentors, and align with values that stand the test of time. Reversed, the Hierophant warns of rigid dogma or distorted authority. In relationships, it can bring clashes in values or pressure to conform. In career, it might mean breaking free from outdated systems, rejecting hierarchies, or rebelling against control. In spirituality, it calls out false teachers, blind obedience, or warns that it's time to forge your own path. Reversed, this card is rebellion. It's asking, are you honoring true wisdom, or are you bound by the rules that no longer serve you? The lesson of the Hierophant. The Hierophant teaches that wisdom is inherited, but never meant to be repeated blindly. Real growth comes from when you test it, live it, and embody it as your own truth. Tradition is a torch, but it's your responsibility to carry that flame forward in your own way. And that was the Hierophant, card number 5 of the Major Arcana. May this card remind you that the tradition and guidance can light your path, but the real work is in living that wisdom yourself. Next week, we'll step into the Lovers, card number 6, a story of choice, harmony, and union. If you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join me again next week on Dreamkatcher Daily.